Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, you're welcome to Sew with Mediva. And if you're a returning subscriber or a returning viewer, thank you for sticking to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this simple circle top with spaghetti straps. So I achieved this style using about 1.5 yards of African print fabric. So this video is very beginners friendly, very detailed and very easy to follow. So if this is something you are interested in, make sure you watch till the end so that you don't miss out on any detail. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. So I made use of 1.5 yards of this African print fabric. So depending on how long you want yours to be, that is going to determine how much fabric you would need. And you'll need your tape rule, your scissors and your chalk. So let's go ahead to fold the fabric. So like I said, I made use of 1.5 yards of African print fabric for this top, and I have the fabric in a fold of 2. So it's folded into 2 equal parts. So we're working with a half circle for this top. So I'm going to take that opened edge of my fold, and then I'll further fold it to form a triangle this way. So take the open edge and just cross it over this way till you have this triangular shape. So one side of the fold is going to be completely closed while this other side will have some openings. So this is what you should have. Then go ahead to arrange the fabric very well, making sure all the sides are equal. So after folding, the next thing is to place the bust measurement. So while you are placing your measurements, make sure that you maintain the same triangular shape at every point. So the first thing is to divide your round bust measurement by 4. Mine is 11 inches and I'll add 1 inch for seam allowance, making 12 inches. So I'm going to place 12 inches on this triangle this way. So mark wherever you have your measurement on the fabric this way. So this is where I have 12 inches wide fabric. So to make sure you're on the right track, go ahead to measure both sides of the triangle. So if it is equal, that means you have the correct shape. So I have 14.5 here and I also have 14.5. So after placing the bust measurements, the next thing now is to mark the armhole. So my round armhole measurements divided by 2 is 9 inches. So I won't be making use of that complete 9 inches here. I will divide that 9 inches into 2 again because I want the remaining part of the armhole to be the spaghetti strap. I hope you guys understand. So I'm going to come up by 4.5 inches. So the remaining 4.5 inches is going to be for the spaghetti strap. I hope you guys understand. So I'll come up from the bust line by the 4.5 inches. So whatever you got after dividing yours, go ahead to mark it and then extend the lines this way. So confirm on both sides again to see that the triangle is equal on both sides. So mine is equal. So I'll go ahead now to connect this armhole line all the way to the bust line this way and then form a curve to form the armhole curve. I hope you guys understand. You are doing this on the open part of your fabric. So this is what you should have. So after that, I'm going to come over to the center front now and come down by 1 inch. So this part is optional. You can decide to leave yours straight, but I just want mine to have a little bit of V-shaped neckline. So this is what I have after doing. So let's cut out the neckline and the armhole area before we proceed to mark the full length of the top. So the full length of my top is 25 inches. I'm going to add 1 inch to it for my folding allowance, making a total of 26 inches. And remember, we already took out 4.5 inches from the upper part of our top to replace the strap. So I'm going to place my tape rule 4.5 inches this way and mark the full length of the top. So I'll mark the full length of the top, placing my tape rule 4.5 inches above the starting line. So when I move my tape rule to the part of the neckline, I'm going to just make it 5.5 inches. Remember, we already removed 1 inch for the neckline. So after marking the full length of your top, go ahead to confirm that the two sides are equal. So mine is equal. So right now we'll go ahead to cut out the top. So after cutting out, this is what we have. So when you open it up, you're going to have 2 pieces, which is the front and the back panels together. So one side is still going to be closed. Go ahead to open it up. So after opening up, I have separated the front and the back panels from each other. So this is what you have for the half circle top. So is what you have when you open. You can see the V-shaped neckline. You can see how it came out. So the next thing we want to do is to finish up the armhole areas of the top. So to finish up the armhole areas, I'm gonna head to cut out these pieces of fabrics. They are about 1.5 inches wide. So I'm going to place them on the armhole area. I'm going to place it on its right sides facing each other. And then I'll go ahead to stitch it using 1/2 inch all the way down. When I'm done stitching, I'll notch it and then I'll turn it over to the wrong side. I'll fold the fabric and also stitch it down. This is just like a normal bias strip finishing. So I'll repeat the same thing for the other armhole areas. I'll stitch it down and turn it over. When I'm done with the front panels, I'll repeat the same thing for the back panels, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. So guys, after I finished up the armhole area of the top, this is what it looks like. So I didn't finish up this part because I want to show you guys how to do it. So after stitching down the fabric to the right side of my top, I went ahead to notch it this way. So after notching, I will go ahead to fold it to the wrong side and then iron it out first. So after ironing out, I'm going to then fold this fabric now into two and stitch it all the way down. You fold it into two this way and stitch it all the way down to give the neat finishing. So when I'm done doing that, it is going to appear just like the ones I have done already. It is going to appear like this when I'm done. So after doing that, the next thing we want to do is to fix the spaghetti straps to this top. So I'm gonna head to cut out the fabric I'll be using for the straps. So the length of the fabric here, I have 10.5 inches, which is the 4.5 inches I removed from the armhole in two places, which is for the front and for the back, making 9 inches. And I added extra 1.5 inches to it because of the joining allowance. So this fabric is going to go over my shoulder from the front to the back. So I have 10 inches here. And then for the wideness of the fabric, I have 2 inches. I have 2 inches for the wideness of the fabric. So this is the other one. I have 2 inches. So what you're going to do first now is to fold this fabric this way, fold the two edges this way in, and then further fold it again like this. Just follow what I'm doing in the video, and then go ahead to stitch it all the way down, stitch it closed all the way down on the side. So when you are done closing that side, come over to the other side and also stitch it down so that the fabric appears very flat. So I'll do the same thing for the other sleeve, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. So after folding the fabrics, this is what it looks like. I have created my spaghetti straps already. So go ahead to also iron it out. So what I'm going to do next now, on the front panel, I'm going to place the strap on it this way and use my pin to hold it down. I'll do the same thing for the other side, and then I'll take it to my sewing machine and stitch it together using 1/2 inch. So when I'm done doing that, I'm going to get the fabric I'll be using to turn the neckline over, and then I'll place it on it this way. I'll go ahead to stitch it using 1/2 inch all the way around it, just like you did with armhole area. So when I'm done doing that, I will notch it and then turn it over to the wrong side, fold it in and stitch it down. So you're going to repeat exactly the same thing you did with the armhole area using the bias strip method. Just go ahead to stitch the facing on it and turn it over to the wrong side and stitch it down. So when I'm done, I'll show you guys. So after stitching down the straps and turning over the neckline, this is what it looks like, and this is what the wrong side looks like, just like we did with the armhole area. That was the same method I used to turn the neckline over. So go ahead to iron it out. So after that, the next thing is to join the straps to the back panel. So I'm going to open up the back panels this way, and then I'll place the front panel on it, right sides facing each other like this, and then I'll match the strap to the armhole area this way. So make sure you arrange the straps before you stitch it down so that it doesn't come out twisted. So I'll stitch this straps to this point this way. So after stitching down, I'm going to get the fabric I'll be using as the facing. I'll place it on it, right sides facing each other, and then I'll go ahead to stitch it down using 1/2 inch. I will notch it and then turn it over, just exactly the same thing I did with the front. That's the same thing I'm repeating here. So go ahead to stitch the fabric down and then turn it over. So you're going to have the same thing when you're done. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. So after stitching the straps to the back panel, this is what it looks like. I have also finished up the neckline of the back panel, as you can see. So you should have something that looks like this. So the next thing we want to do is to close up the sides of this top. So I have flipped it to the wrong side now. So I'm going to merge the sides together this way and then use my 1-inch seam allowance to close it up on the side. When I'm done with that, I'll come over to the other side and also close it up all the way down. So after closing up the sides, I'll also finish up the base. So remember how we normally finish up the base of a circle? You're going to first of all fold 1/2 inch and stitch it all the way around it. Using this method, you're going to have a very neat finishing. So after folding the first 1/2 inch and stitching all around it, go ahead to fold in the second 1/2 inch again and stitch it all around it. So when I'm done doing all of that, I'm going to show you guys the finished product of this top. So after I closed up the side, this is what it looks like. So you can see how beautiful the top came out and how easy it is to achieve. So I'll remove these stickers while I am ironing the top. This is what it looks like at the back. I have also finished up the base of the top, so you can see how neat it came out using that method. So this is all on how to make a simple circle top with spaghetti strap. So I hope you found this video useful and I hope you learned something new. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, share this video to your loved ones, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.